I'm gonna deal with this half. Alright? So describe your solution, or whatever the thing, okay? Short. Okay, short. And then describe its innovativeness in a short way. Okay? And of course, okay, before you get started, of course, it can be described in many ways. Okay? And the one description you're giving may not be true. But that's how you saw it. Okay? That's how you understood, at least. That's the point. And then, of course, we're doing this because to get your awareness higher. Awareness of innovativeness or even innovation. And in this case, you don't have to worry about how innovation it was. Just focus on innovativeness. Okay? It's different from the conventional way of thinking, or it's different from the way we used to do, or the way a lot of people used to do. Okay? Understood? Am I setting the bar too high?
Yes.
Okay, who wants to go first of this half, this left wing? Okay, you know what? Going the first is the smartest choice.
Please go.
Oh, do you want to come up? Yeah, maybe that's easier.
I'll come with you.
Keep it short. Sure.
Okay, this is a story in Taiwan.
Oh, wait, what was your team name? Oh, Turtle.
Turtle. So there was a problem. So business report false income to avoid tax. So the government introduced this solution, a receipt lottery system. So it's a receipt with lottery number. So after introducing this system, all transactions, it means sales, are recorded because customers want this receipt to get lottery ticket. So business cannot evade tax. This is what I think is very innovative.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What is the innovativeness in this solution?
This one's tricky.
Tell me again. Tell us again. What is the innovativeness in this solution?
To make customer to want receipt.
Okay, so you motivated the customers with the big incentive, right? Instead of the rules or instead of the I don't know, policies, right? So maybe it's just like a fun theory, almost like it's a money theory, right? Basically, right?
Lottery theory.
Lottery theory, yes. And I think we see this a lot happening, right? We see the analogy elsewhere. You know, this innovativeness is applied to elsewhere. You know, not maybe the lottery, but you know, there are so many applications. Very good, concise, easy to understand, and I think it's innovative too. All right, thank you very much, Turtle. Okay, who's up next? Who's up next? Okay, go ahead. You can just stand there and show us the whatever you have there. All right.
Hi, I'm Leo.
What's your team name?
My team name is Touch Chang. Yeah, we are our innovative solution is the roller buggy. Yeah, this is like this one, buggy and roller, and one can running in the pushing roller, pushing buggy, and natural is running woman, but women have when women have a baby and can't running, but this is can running. It's very healthy lifestyle. That's all.
Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, so you're talking about the stroller or the roller buggy is something different from the baby stroller?
But yeah, different. And
okay.
Buggy and combined, I don't know, and kickboard.
Oh, okay, so that's called roller buggy. Okay.
Yes.
And then that's a baby that's in the box? I mean,
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see something sticking out, but I wasn't sure if it's a baby hand or some other vegetable or something. Okay, I see. All right. So, once again, Okay, maybe your team can help you. Okay, you're talking about roller buggy. What is the innovativeness in this solution?
So it's actually like the value is for healthy lifestyle.
Microphone.
The value is essentially like for healthy lifestyles as a normal stroller, because I'm the mom here actually, you know. So it's a normal stroller, so mom doesn't really have a feeling to go outside and have this healthy lifestyle. So this is like, you know, you know when kids play this, it's called, I don't know how to, yeah, so it's give the mom chance to actually have this healthy lifestyle, even though she have a baby.
Okay.
So that's, yeah.
Okay. So maybe if I were in your team, maybe this is one way to put it. Basically, the strollers are designed for babies.
Yes, for the mom.
But
yes.
this stroller is designed for mom.
Both.
How about that?
Yes.
Yes. That is a different scope, right? That is innovative. It's not the incremental change.
Yes, no.
It's a different domain or different aspect, right? So that's one way to put it. One way to put it. The baby stroller designed for mom's healthier life, because basically baby strollers are designed for the babies, right? So
Yes.
you can say that the conventional way is designed for babies. This is new because it's for moms. Good. Thank you very much. So okay. So did you getting the point? Are you getting the point? That's this. You need to exercise. You need to practice this. Okay. Otherwise, you'll be talking and talking and talking and adding explanation over explanation, and we don't understand that. So you need to be short and to the point. All right. So who's up next? Okay, I see. Shy hand there. Okay.
Sorry, we don't have any like material, but
Tell us your team name.
Our team name is Orchestra.
Orchestra. Okay.
Right. And we came up with a service by Bank of America, and they are trying to make more people open their bank accounts in Bank of America. And they did a new service called Keep the Change. And what it is that when you use a credit card or when you use a debit card and when you shop, like when you buy coffee for like $3.5 and you say you pay $4, so the difference, the 50 cents will automatically go into your bank account and it saves that change for you. So by the end of the day, some like, it may be not a huge amount, but some money will be saved in your bank account. And this is the Keep the Change. What we thought is that, without knowing, without using any effort, we can save some coins and save money. So,
like, you get 50 cents when you spend $3.30 buying a coffee. You pay for at
Yes.
what time?
so the coffee is $3.50, then you pay $4, and you save the 50 cents. So when you try to save money by like a piggy bank, you have to actually put the money from your wallet, and it might be quite troublesome. But this is like a subconscious stuff. So our conclusion for the innovativeness is a subconscious piggy bank.
Okay, that's okay. All right. Conceptually, I think that's correct. I want to hear the description. Okay. Please try to describe the innovativeness. I think that's a nice, catchy keyword. But can you describe the innovativeness of the Keep the Change? Once again.
So when you try to save money, you have to have some like a dedication to save money. You have to have a coin. You have to have like actual box to put your money in. You have to take out the money, and maybe you want to buy some snacks, but you give that up and you put the coin into the piggy bank. But by using this keep the change service, you'll be able to save money without having those efforts or having this dedication. It's going to be much more easier to save money.
Okay. Okay. Can anybody do shorter version? Like 5-second version? This is the practice. You want to try? 5-second version.
5 seconds.
Okay, you use this debit card, yeah, and you pay whatever, and it will round up the number. Then the rest of the change will go to your bank
Right.
without
Okay.
Noticing.
Right. Without noticing. So the innovativeness here is you're adding, you're spending money, right? You're spending money, but actually at the same time, you're saving money, right? So spending money and saving money at the one time, right? You are doing it simultaneously. Usually, that's how he described. You usually save money. You need to dedicate some other time to save money, right? And of course, you're spending money all day long, or yeah. But you combine them. You piggyback, right? Not the piggy bank, but the piggyback. You add on top of it each other. So you are doing the both at one time. How about that? Yeah. Then your pitch can sell. Right? So think about how you put it in words, how you describe it. And it really convinces audience, right? Making it concise, nice and easy to understand. Nice try. Thank you very much. Okay, who's next? You're up. You. Yes.
Innovative, would like to introduce all of you is this is a Japanese example of Suica. Suica is electric money, and this is a description is one card can make people convenient in transportation by changing the process of buying tickets. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, maybe I missed the point. Okay, can you describe the innovativeness? Maybe that's almost like describing the service, right? Right? Can you focus on the innovativeness of the Suica? Go ahead.
So whether that's going to be like the people behavior of, commute from one place to another place.
Mm-hmm. Money to plastic? Yeah, I like that phrase. Does anyone want to try this? How to describe the innovativeness of Suica?
Cash in the car.
What's that?
Cash in the car.
You guys are all like working for like a copyright company here. Try to be a little bit more descriptive instead of just giving a nice catchy words.
Making transportation ticket, a one-time transportation ticket to renew a rechargeable ticket.
Okay, that is more of describing the service, right? I would say, okay, do you remember the P&G example? Gel bowl. What it was doing? Omitting the measuring step, right? How about omitting the ticket buying step? Yeah, completely omitting the ticket buying step. How about that?
Changing the one-time purchase to deposit.
Yes. Yes, from this different aspect, right? So you see how I'm doing this? Yeah, we're talking about the same thing, and there's a tendency of you describing the service itself, but I'm not talking about the service itself. I'm talking about the innovativeness. What is it changing? How is it changing? Right? And then I'm talking about the big change, not the better or faster, cheaper, but the big change. So the big change here is you completely omitted the ticket buying step, but you're still able to ride on the train. Right? So that's one way to put it. Maybe some of you disagree. Maybe some of you like it. There may be a better way, but you need to train this. Good. But yeah, I like that. All right. Thank you very much. So 2 more to go. Okay. Let's.
Our team is called Horror Show.
Yes.
And
Horror Show, yes.
Our invention was chosen writing, the invention of writing.
Writing, okay.
Yeah. It made it possible to information accumulation, for knowledge sharing, and for memory extension. And that innovativeness was that before this innovation, people had to keep knowledge in the head and in acoustic information, but after it, people could store the knowledge on the paper and so on.
Okay, interesting. So they went out for ancient innovation. I love it, I love it. This is good exercise, very good exercise. So I think you're very close. I really love that memory inside your brain and memory outside of your brain. I like that. So maybe the writing, the innovativeness of writing is now you can memorize outside of your brain or something like this. Or maybe now we can upload it now, right? So we went further. But yes, you want to add something?
In that context, the writing,
in this context, the writing and computer is same. We are outsourcing our activity.
I see. You see what she's doing? So the innovativeness, if you extract the innovativeness of writing, then using computer is same. Analogy, right? Because you have been memorizing here, and then now onto the paper. And computers onto the paper to hard drives or silicon drives, right? So basically she's saying this leap is the same leap in a different direction. Interesting. All right, thank you. Good one. All right, last theme.
may I use the screen?
No.
No?
Because it's more fun because you need to describe it. It's easy to show a YouTube video here.
Wow. Okay, then there is nothing to...
Okay.
Just only my voice, but... Well. So, there are anyone farmer here? No? Oh, unlucky, but I want to introduce the tractor. The tractor is that makes the farmer free from selecting the tractor. Because the tractor can fit any kind of farm. The size is big or small, even if the top of the hill. Because the tractor has the function that can change the wheel's range. So the tractor can go anywhere. And also the tractor can put the tools, for example, the spraying something, or for example, the harvesting something. So the farmer can, yes, that's it. So the tractor can, the farmer can only select only one tractor, so they can do anything with that tractor.
Okay. You have, okay, let me pull it up here. Okay, what's the name of this specific product?
The tractor.
I thought you must be talking about some specific product. Is this your product, right? What's the name? I'll put it up on the online.
Sanedo. S-A-N-A-D-O.
S-A?
N-A-D-O, Sanedo tractor. S-A-N-A-D-O. Yeah, it's a Gujarati Garba, by the way, but then they use the same name to name tractors. So
maybe you have to explain what is Garba.
Yeah, it's a traditional Indian dance.
I can't find it. My Google doesn't have that.
I know. You found it.
Bring it up. So the reason why I did not allow you to bring it up in the beginning, because it's easy to just show it. But okay, how many of you understood what is what? Maybe yes, maybe not. Maybe they were talking about some kind of magic or some kind of trick. Okay, let's see it.
No, he's gonna show. Because I think this is the track. We searching for a tractor, but
yeah,
it's not look like it. It's not the same one as your.
So what I understood is it can change the configuration. And
No,
then,
that's common in tractors, right?
yeah.
But the problem with tractors or with farming and on high hills or hilly area or smaller farms is that number one, the farms are very small. The bigger tractors just cannot take a turn.
Right.
So this is basically a bike.
Yes.
Which is the backside of the wheel is removed and you have put in 2 wheels at the backside.
Okay. All right. Now understood. Okay. Tell me the innovativeness of this tractor in 5 seconds or less.
So a tractor meant for smaller farms.
Right, but it's still a tractor. Can you put it in a way so that it sounds more innovative?
A bike uses a tractor.
Still, it's a bike. The car that can fly, right? Car that can swim, but still a car. I'm poking around because this is the exercise you need to go through. It depends on how you describe it, right? I know. I'm sorry. I'm because he's my good friend. He's from Gujarat. He's from Ahmedabad University. He's one of my spies.
They found it already.
They found it, right? But this is a great example. Okay, there is many ways to describe your solution, but your solution may sound less interesting, right? Less interesting if you choose the wrong sentence, right? If you say, "Oh, this is just a better computer." What if Apple just say, "Hey, this is a better phone"? Well, it's not so interesting. They said, "We reinvented the phone."
Yes.
Right? That's how they presented this, of course, right? So maybe you reinvented the tractor. Or there are. What's that?
Smaller farming land.
For smaller farming land. Yes. So there's a certain purpose and there's a certain method that was taken. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, okay, that was the exercise. Did you get it? Did you get it? It's difficult. All right, you need to train yourself, and you need to be aware of a lot of things. And of course, for those is having little trouble doing this English, trust me, it's difficult even in Japanese. Yes, it's difficult in your language as well. All right. So this exercise is fun, right? It's fun. And it's always nice to don't just listen to them. Start asking questions. And you need to ask. Make it shorter. Okay? And tell me again. And every time you ask your friend to do this, he or she will speak for 15 minutes. Yeah, trust me. Yeah. And you need to stop her or him and say, okay, make it in 5-second version. Okay? If you don't get it in 5 seconds, then he or she doesn't know what's innovative in this solution. Okay? You need to make a focus. You might have maybe 2 innovative points, but that's 5 seconds here and 5 seconds here. It's not like 5 minutes talking about so many other bells and whistles, but innovativeness can be very, very short. Okay? And you're doing this to practice your presentation at the very end of your project. Okay, think about this. Think about all the product was your design, your product, and you're trying to sell it to somebody. You're not going to have 5 minutes to talk about. You have maybe, hopefully, 30 seconds to talk about. Okay, and you need to catch an eye, or you need to catch an ear of somebody who's interested in this. Okay, so not for the only KOH program, but please practice this. Okay, with whatever you see on the street, you need to think, what's the innovativeness in this thing? And you'll be that weird guy among your friends talking about innovativeness every day. Okay, but be that guy. Good. All right. So I want to take you to seconds on this. Okay, this is harder. Some of you may not have this, but some of you in your team may have this. Now, okay, I asked you to find innovative things, right? Now, if innovative thing multiplied by your entrepreneurship, okay? So, innovative thing you created or done. Tell us about it. So, tell us about your experience of creating or doing an innovative thing. Okay? And your story should be concise and clear about innovativeness. And of course, it's hard. It's difficult. But, okay, let's do it like this. Share your story creating or doing an innovative thing. Okay? Think about it for a while. And if you have, share it. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to fake it. Okay? Because I expect there's so little experience of actually doing the innovative thing. Or maybe realizing it is the hard part. And discuss and choose the most innovative story among yours. And when choosing, try to focus on the innovativeness, just like we did. Okay? Discuss and improve how you describe its innovativeness. The same, but your experience. Alright? So, here's mine. Here's me, 18 years old. I look the same, right? This is my best friend, and in Kansai airport. So, this is me starting to travel. I mean, this is the day I went to the United States when I was 18. Okay? All by myself to start in University of Minnesota. So, here's the innovativeness here. What?
Question. Which one's you?
Oh. Yes! He is one of the best looking friend of mine. And he's still single. If you're interested in him, I'll give him his number. This guy's married. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's how I put it. All my friends were thinking of going to an university or college. I was too. But I was the only one looking at the list of schools worldwide. Okay? So the list was domestic list that everyone was looking, or my community was looking. But I was looking at the worldwide list. So I think I had my mind step aside or step away from the box that everyone else was in. Okay? And this is another me. See, I spent so much time preparing this slides. Okay, this is me. And of course, that's me. No, that's me. That's me testing the robotic arm for the first time and it's working. Okay? So, and there's a spring attached and these guys are just holding the spring. This was the first test that we tried. So, here's the innovativeness that we found. In the beginning, we thought installing a large motor. So because this arm wasn't working, because it was just too heavy, it could not lift its weight. So large motor, expensive of course, will solve the problem. Okay, that was the box that we were in. But we found that installing a spring, of course it's cheap, because it's bought in the junkyard, in a smart way, solves the problem without changing the motor size at all. So we were just thinking about how to, beef up the motor, but that wasn't the solution. The solution was just having the spring in a smart way. So this is more engineering experience. And we found out this solution was so common in robotics field. But we were just, bunch of bachelor students, so we did not know what robotics professionals are doing. So we were just, it's so fun to just listen to us. Did you hear that? Oh yeah. So that was us saying, oh yeah, it's working. So yeah, that was oh yeah moment, or the Eureka moment for us. But we found out we were out of our box. Our box was to have a big motor. But we went out of our box and we found a solution. But we were still in the box of robotics domain because it was so common. So it does happen, right? Okay, did you get the sense? Alright, so some of you may have some experience, some of you may not have, but this is the way, you need to put your experience into this format almost. Right? Any experience can be innovative. But try to think what box you were in and how did you get out of that, or how much you get out of that box. Alright? Get it? Okay, 30 minutes. And you guys are talking next. Okay? You're like, oh, uh-oh. Alright, 30 minutes. Go. No, don't get the rest. That's a good exercise.
Should we
Because it's yeah, maybe it's not an innovation, but just want to tell you the story. In my company, let's say like Thai people are very crazy about chatting in and also they're playing during the working time. So sometimes they don't check the email. And then when we said that, please reply me immediately or something like that, then I changed the way of communicating to them by, okay, let's grouping the line group for the team. And then I send it to them so they can chat with their friends and they can work together. And the working procedure is going smoothly, yes, better. So it might be an innovation for my company.
There is an event in March.
Cute though. It's a cow. So she is away in you upset. Ignorance everything. You're laughing because I'm doing that?
Somebody else.
So what is that? A family husband? Sorry? It's like a cartoon? To make value. So you're not gonna angry your husband. It's a good idea to decrease your anger. He was looking like that too. Okay, so now you're like it's a good idea. Do it sometimes when I angry someone.
You're a teacher, anybody else? Yeah, we're here.
Race to the goal in 6 hours.
We use the film in medicine. The difference are in medicine. So I don't have any example. Oh, Viagra. You mix the fail medicine. Oh, sorry, your much better. Like when you want to
This is a story I usually don't like to So when the disaster happened, there were a lot of my friends asking me that we should do I'm like, no. But I will do something to collect resources in order to send donations without giving money. So I created So I partnered with a company who made this parcels and I offered it to people in exchange for donations to our area. And I made what we did was we carried this to the UN, we carried this to the Soviet, we start talking with the people, and it's like this sentence, like I am against the nuclear reactors, but I'm with the people. I'm willing to donate. We start talking with the people, we create a website with all the people, with a poster and it was quite successful. So, yeah, I think that was and then, right now, we made what yeah, so that we partnered with a company to make so all the money we get is money. So every time we get some money, we just put it on the website and start telling this money was for this person and we then show the report. I think we saw we made 1,000 and we saw 700. I think I have 200. the whole post I really don't like this. Yeah, I'm helping not in that direct way, but it's something like I can do. I want to listen to that.
I want them to speak in such a way that
pressure, right?
You must be having many.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
But yeah, from that I learned like when I came to Japan, we are just like understand other subjects, cultural background.
You have to change streams, right?
Yeah, it's really difficult to understand their perspective, their way. We understand the thing.
Train on train. A trail.
You understand it by your mind. It takes a lot of time.
I bought a saw. Luke's brother. And it looks like this. And then you buy it like a saw to cut things. And then, so it looks like this. This is metal. And then you buy these little blades that go like this. And the blades are really bad. So I went to like a better hardware store. And I got blades that's much thicker like this. So these ones are really thin, they're like this. These are very thick blades. And they're really like, and so I was like, okay, yeah, that's gonna work. And I brought it home. These blades would not go into the saw. Instead of throw this away, I mean, it's a good piece of equipment. I used the blade that I had and just held it for a while. Cut this much and also cut it like this. So I could use the quality of the blade in an old, just crappy saw. And then I had a really strong blade when I put this in. It was really strong and it became a much better tool.
What we are doing. They like us.
This tastes so good. I like it. It's jelly. I prefer I prefer the grape.
Obviously, we are marketing all different kinds of products, right? And many times we don't actually need what people are selling us. People create new products all the time that are not necessary. So when you think about like camping gear, you know, like the bedroll, just like this. You put it. That's a roll. Like you put it under your sleeping bag. And camping equipment is always super expensive. But if you think about it, this is really nothing. It's like it's a pad that brand on it, and that's what makes it expensive. So like I recently went camping, and me and my girlfriend we bought yoga mats. And it was like
the same thing.
It was like 1/4 of the price, just because you just have to think of what you're using, and it doesn't have to be designed with that specific purpose as long as it does the same job. And it's like you don't really need a hammer. You could use a rock. It's basically but I think at this time in history, there is something for everything. Like there's a tool to make anything. There's a product for any scenario or any case or problem or whatever. And so our brains tell us that we need that thing because that's what you use to do those things, right? But you don't actually. You just need something that does the same job as that thing. Maybe it doesn't do it as well. But that's also the beauty of marketing and advertising. It's making people think they need something when they don't.
No, they are the same thing.
It's important that craftware follows our goal.
Okay, you have 10 more minutes. I know this is harder than the one you find it, right? So I think now it's about time to, just pick one experience and put it in a sentence or put it in a description so that it sounds innovative, okay?
I also like it.
I like more of course. I choose the donation and the husband.
Coin pouch. He's her husband.
So 3 was yours. So what is the
For example, I said I'm making this donate the money for Japan. So do you buy it? Yeah, I give it to you, and you give me any money you want.
Like this game fun
Yeah, so I think yeah, of course the biggest amount was in US because it was in dollars, but China, I guess they pay from yeah, the lowest. 10,000 yen. Oh. That's what we didn't talk to companies because probably we would get more money. Yeah, probably we go and talk to companies, they probably support more, but we want just people to be like a basic criticism. So then we make a poster something like this, and then I am like this here we have like pictures of the people who have donated.
Okay, you have 4 minutes. So this half, or I might pick some of your teams.
What did you do during the disaster? That's
point control the people yeah, so then
what is the keyword for
Different way of looking at helping someone in need. A different way of looking at something far away.
I think the keyword should be more specific.
That's like so what we did, we closed the gap, we closed it, and like giving all the money to an organization that was helping.
Okay, time's up. So, while I was walking around, I found this was harder than I thought. Maybe. Was it hard? Yes. Probably. So. Some say so. So I will just open up to any teams who wants to volunteer to explain, or at least to give a shot. Who wants to go? Open the floor to even to you guys too. But we have a priority access. Okay, you want to go? All right, let's go. Come on up. And you are a team. Your team what? BJM, BIJM.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear this.
Okay, so what we did was, this is actually foldable here. For all the women who are sitting here, know that after wearing heels, after a point of time, your legs really start to hurt. So in college, when we had a project, our team decided of making a foldable heel. And so the heel actually goes inside. We searched for patents and copyright. What we found out was there were detachable heels. So in the end, you actually had to hold the heels in your bag. So we thought of making it together. So there's a hinge there, and it just goes inside, as you can see. This is the bottom, and that is what it turns out to be. Yeah.
Sound effect.
So that's what you created. Okay? Again, tell me the innovativeness of your creation.
2-in-1 footwear.
Okay. Little bit description, please.
There are flat shoes as well as heels, so you don't have to carry both of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's almost like having two shoes,
Yeah.
but you just have one shoe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or buying 2 shoes for the price of 1.
Ah, that's a little better. Okay. Good. Thank you. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Who's next? She set the bar a little higher. Let's give it a shot because this is a great chance to get a feedback from us. Who wants to go? Okay. Tell us your team name again.
Our team is GIF.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my office. And
so it's your story.
Yes, my story. And then I was sitting here, and then this is the pantry that I can get the coffee. So I walked from here to getting the coffee, and I was holding the mag cup, and then coming back to my desk, and then at the corner I was bumping into the person with the hot coffee because I couldn't realize that he's coming from this way because I couldn't see him or I realized him. So that was kind of a short accident. And then my team was putting the mirror on the corner so that I can realize that whether the person is coming or not. So our innovativeness is that to put on the just cheap mirror on the corner and then prevent the serious accident. That's the innovativeness, I think.
Okay. So I think this is similar to my motor solution. I have seen this solution elsewhere. Where is it?
Street.
Yes, on the street, right? So yeah, this can happen. You may say, "Oh, Enrica, I found this solution," and you Google it, you find it, right? That happens a lot. But I'm saying it's okay. It's okay. You need to go outside of the box one at a time. It's a good custom to go one at a time, right? Instead of just jumping so many boxes, at a time is difficult. So, but 8 mirrors? You needed 8, not 4?
No, well, our idea was just putting this side, but then Somuka was putting a lot of mirrors.
Okay, and then it kind of looked a lot of mirrors.
Yes, and look a little bit ugly, but
yeah.
It's still cheap.
Right.
A little small mirror, so it's okay.
Okay, so did you understand? Okay. Can you try to put the innovativeness a little shorter? Preventing accidents? Okay. There's so many preventing accident solutions there. So
Prevent the accident with cheap mirror.
Oh, I hear a keyword cheap mirrors. Cheap is a change, right? It is a changing degree, right? I want to hear the innovativeness. I'll let you do the thinking. So, okay, so now I'm not gonna keep poking around, but that's when you need to think, okay, oh, I said cheaper. So cheaper is a degree of change, right? But how can I put it in an innovative way so that's like a huge leap, right? How can I understand this as a huge leap in a concept or way of approaching the problem? But I think it's good, and you got out of your box. You never thought about this before, right? And you found it's out there. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I'm open for passengers in economy class because the priority seats are, somewhat filled. Now, who wants to go from anywhere from the floor? Maybe let's go one or two more. Who wants to go? Any team. No team? I'm going to just choose one then. Pick one. Come on, volunteers. Okay, you're going. You're whispering, so you're going. Okay, what's your team name again?
Our team name is We Dunk.
Okay, We Dunk. Let's hear it.
It's my story. When I was 8 or 9 years old, we invited bamboo delivery system. I have never heard, this is me and this is my friend. And always we talk from both the window and window. And sometimes we lend and borrow comics. But we were children, so we wanted to read comics fast and fast. So when we lend and borrow the comics, it was really troublesome to deliver from our room to the another side. So we used one bamboo stick, this one. If we use this bamboo stick, just put comics to back and move up the bamboo stick, and the back slides other side, so we can save time and save energy. So, and most important thing, we can read faster than if we move to another house. So this is our innovation.
Okay, how old were you when you invented this?
8 or 9, I don't remember.
Wow. Okay, so what box you went outside, you think? What box?
So I think outside a box.
Yeah, what was your box? And you think this is an out-of-the-box solution, right?
So not go outside of the house.
Right. Exactly. No, I think that's true. I mean, you had to go outside to deliver the comics because, think about it. They're 8 or 9 years old, and they were thinking, how can I do this without going outside?
Because we were so lazy.
Yeah, I can tell. And where did you find the bamboo?
We live at the top of mountains, so there's so many bamboo. It was easy to find them.
Okay, good. I mean, everybody understood the solution? Yes. And considering that she was 8 or 9 years old, I think it's way out of the box solution. Did you get yelled by your parents? At one point?
What? Why?
Yeah, like, don't do that, or that's too dangerous, or that's too stupid.
They did, so this delivery system was prohibited.
Wow, this delivery system was prohibited.
Unfortunately.
Yes, that's almost like using drones for Amazon delivery. So this was even way before that. Great example. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
let's finish with that story because it was interesting. I like that. I like that. So, looking back your history or your experience, you can put it in an innovative way, right? It's about how you describe it. So, I'm doing this as an exercise of innovativeness awareness. Okay, innovativeness awareness. You need to have this before you even think about creating one, right? You need to understand, you need to recognize it, what's innovative, and you need to be able to somewhat analyze it to describe it, right? And you need to somewhat structuralize the innovativeness. And this helps when you're trying to build something innovative, right? Because, okay, so sending stuff without going outside of the house, that was the innovativeness, right? Maybe she was the Amazon CEO. If she was thinking in that direction, little bit further, right? But it was prohibited, so it was unfortunate. Their parents killed the fortune, probably. But this can help you. This can help you by looking at, noticing different innovativeness. It can help you when you're thinking one. All right. So please, isn't it fun? It's really fun when you discuss with the buddies. All right. So please keep that kind of discussion while you're at the KO Edge, because that will really help you to think about this, and you get used to this, and you get better. You get much better. All right. Let's take a break for 10 minutes, and let's come back at the 4:40, and I know you're like getting hungry and it's kind of getting late at the evening, so let's get a 10-minute break. Okay? All right.